It's looking great. How much did the property cost? Right. Got some numbers for you. Because I got so many mortgages, if someone asks me, yo, Jay, how much does that property cost you per month? Like, what's the mortgage? I wouldn't even know. I know how much it is roughly, but I wouldn't be able to give you a definitive, exact answer. Like, oh, I pay this amount every month. So, the property was listed for, I think, 190 or 195, one of the two. I offered them 185 and it got accepted. So, the purchase price for me was 185. The reason why it was 185, and furthermore, the reason why it was listed for like 190 or 195 is because the property was in a bad condition. Like I've said many times, talking about the property now over the last few months, the walls are just stained, nicotine, tobacco stains, and that it stank of cigarette. Like, see this hoodie? If I left it in there overnight, when I went back in the morning, it would stink. Yeah? So the place just reeked, it stank. It don't smell like that no more because obviously I painted all the walls and that. So, really and truly, that property in a normal condition, not top tier condition, but just in a normal condition, should be worth 220 easily. But they put it down to 190, and I was able to haggle them down to 185. So the purchase price was 185,000. I put down a 10% deposit, which was 18,500. 10% of 185,000 is 10% of 185,000 is 18,500. Then I borrowed the rest. So you put down a portion of the property value, which is 10%, and then you borrow the rest. So the bank loaned me 166,500. The monthly cost is just under £800. It's a 38-year term. Because of how young I am, I'm able to get 38 years instead of just 25 years or 35 years. And it's fixed at 4.72 for 5 years. So the interest rate for me on that property is 4.72 fixed for 5 years. So that's basically all the numbers and that. So, I mean, it don't cost that much. Like I said, it's just under £800 a month mortgage. This mortgage here, beforehand, before I done a refinance and pulled out money, it was costing me £453. I always remember that. Either £453 or £454, one of the two. And then obviously when I took out some money to refinance, and I think it bumped it up to about £650 or something like that. So obviously there's like early repayment charges. So let's say when I put value, I've added value to this property now, this next property, it should be worth 240 when the job's done, yeah. If I was to pull out some money and borrow against it, obviously I would be exiting the 5-year fixed term and that. So there'll be like an early repayment charge. Be something like £8,000. It's really high for me. But when I get round to it, I'll be pulling out some money so I can just use that money to invest in another property and that. But yeah, man, that's it for today, man.